Well, it has been a week since I've been in the garden. I'm not even going to try to weed around the spuds. Every time I do, they just keep bringing up potatoes, so they are what they are for now. But we will. Oh yeah, more squash. Lots of squash. Yeah, I got tomatoes. I got tomatoes, they're just not red. What else? More squash. I think this one is either my acorn or my butternut. I can't remember. So I will don't see anything on it yet. And what do we got here? Got some zucchini. A couple more over here. And this one is the other one. I can't remember. This one's either the acorn or the butternut. One's one, one's the other. And doesn't look like there is anything starting there. Sunflowers are doing good though. My peas are pretty much done. But this, nothing on my cantaloupe. Lots of blooms, but nothing. And wait, this is my cantaloupe, right? No, this is my pumpkins. Oh boy, my pumpkin really, it's taken over. It's, this is my watermelon. This is my pumpkin. So odds are, probably won't have any watermelon. But we have a couple pumpkins. They're itty bitty. One, oh, look. I got itty bitty watermelon. Oh, and there's another one. So I have a couple little watermelons started. There's one decent pumpkin here. Well, it might just be the two pumpkins this year. Oh well. Okay, back to the beans. Oh boy. I gotta do peppers. And my jalapenos and my habaneros. Okay. And my onions. Oh boy. Yep, okay. Beans. Let's start with the beans. So we have quite a few. So these need picked. But I got cucumbers coming. They're small, but I got a bunch of them. Good afternoon. We are canning peaches because I have a bunch of peaches. So we're going to throw them into the water. We're going to blanch them for about a minute, stick them in cold water, peel the skin off, and keep waiting for the water to boil for the jars. So we have our peaches. Stick them in the water. 1 minute on the timer. And we'll let those boil. We have a bunch sitting here cooling that I am going to peel and put in my bucket. So once you blanch these, they are really easy to peel. Just pinch the skin and Start pulling it off. It's all done. Into the bowl it goes. Okay, now that those are all peeled, we will go ahead and chop them up into slices, and water's getting closer. Okay, so I have my peaches are already cut up, and we're just going to fill the jars. And now that we have those filled, this is just it's kind of a simple syrup. It is sugar and water. Okay, lid's on. And back into the water bath. Okay, we will bring that to a boil, and once it's boiling, I think 30 minutes. So this is what else we got tonight. When I went out and picked from the garden, we got more zucchini, more squash, and a bucket of beans. So I will just go ahead and snap those and freeze them probably tomorrow, because it's late. Sheep need fed. And there they are, all done. So we are soaking those, kind of clean off all the little cruds. Then I'm going to snap them, blanch them. That one looks pretty ugly. And freeze them so that we will have some beans for the winter. I forgot I was supposed to be videoing. I'm watching YouTube, getting caught up on some of the people that I watch that I haven't been able to because I work. So while I'm doing all this, I'm catching up on past episodes. But I got I got the beans done. So they are, in fact, this bag is not quite as full as I would like it to be, but they're ready to go in the freezer. And now I am working on my crookneck squash. So we are just blanching it. It's a lot easier to do two-handed. Set the timer for 1 minute, and then we will let that go. And then once it's done, we just stick it in here and cool it down, and then we'll throw it in baggies. I only picked a few of my jalapenos. I have a ton out there, but I wanted to let some of those little ones get bigger. So this is all I picked today for my jalapenos, and I'm just going to slice them up and then use my dehydrator and dehydrate those. I have a baggie of them from the last ones I did, and I just really like how it turned out. So I'm gonna do that with these two. And then, I don't know, I guess I could probably crush them up, make a powder out of them to put into things, or just throw them in whole like this. Finish filling this tray, and then go on to the next one. Okay, so I have all 5 of my trays full, and I still have a couple left over, so I am just going to cut the tops and bottoms off and let these guys air dry on their own. Figure out a place to put them so that my cat doesn't get into them. All right, I just put them on a plate, and I think I'm just gonna set them over here, the rest of the canning stuff, and as long as my husband's dog doesn't try to eat them, we should be okay. All right, I just have the banana peppers and the zucchini left to do, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them. I already have about 7 cans that I did of the banana peppers. Yeah, I'll probably do more of those. And then I'll just shred that, put it in baggies. So actually I might chop some like I did the squash. That way I can put it in like spaghetti or something. We're not huge squash eaters, but it's easy to grow and it's easy to freeze. So we did a bunch of it this year. And so I think I'm just going to quarter these like I did that squash and then throw it in the freezer. I think I have like 3 or 4 baggies of shredded zucchini, but we really like zucchini bread too, and we do a lot of that during the winter. So yeah, I'll probably shred up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 8 of those. I will probably shred half of them and then take the other half and cube those. All right, so I have 2, well, 1.5 cut up that I'm gonna throw in the water. We'll blanch those for a minute and then throw them in the cold water. Okay, we've got the jalapenos in the dehydrator, and that is going. And now I am just down to my zucchini. All right, zucchini is done. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags out of those 4, and there's about 2 cups in each bag. All right, I'm gonna call that done for the day. Not the most exciting thing I've done lately, but it was needed. My counter was getting overrun by the vegetables, and I didn't even bring in my cucumbers.
I still have to do those eventually and then finish my sweet peppers, but at least I can see my counter now. And for today, that's a win. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.